Sorry. Just reading a bit of Lord of the Flies. I'm quite educated, you see. Now, you may be wondering why I was reading it backwards. Does it make much sense? No. However, that's how you read manga. And you see, I'm cultured. I have culture within me. I stole this book from school. They may be thinking, hey Brody, just because you got a new camera doesn't mean you need to start reading at the start of your videos instead of eating. Oh, no. I was just reading to kind of escape the real world. You see, the events which happen around us, they're so interesting and so almost fictional that sometimes reading a book that feels more real. Reading a book about school kids who like kind of start eating each other and shit, it seems more believable than some of the shit I've been seeing on Twitter recently. Now, one of the phrases I say quite a lot is that you can't write this shit. In fact, it's almost so unbelievable that you wouldn't be classed as being gullible if you did believe that Stephen King had written this odd scenario in a book which takes place in the very near future, where everybody's just hypersensitive about everything. It could happen. In fact, how about we create a fictional situation? It's gonna feel like you're watching a Luna video. Let's say you sit down, you pull out your Apple device, and you put your Bluetooth on, because the headphones you use, they're wireless, and everything... Let's suppose you pull out your Apple... Let's suppose you pull out your latest Apple device, you stick your wireless headphones on because everything's wireless these days. Of course, it connects through Bluetooth. Is this the future? Unfortunately, because apparently as technology has mass developed, humans have gotten stupider. I don't understand. You whack out your Apple device, you slap on the Bluetooth, unfortunately now, other devices compare with it. Hold on. Somebody who's verified on Twitter for no reason's laptop is now available for me to airdrop stuff to? Well, why don't I just airdrop a picture of Pepe? Everybody loves Maymays. I love Maymays. But apparently people don't like Maymays anymore. It's a manual zoom. We're gonna work. We'll work on it. Bearing in mind this is all hypothetical, you're probably thinking, Jesus Christ, Brody could write a book. This is crazy. You can't write this shit. You cannot write this shit. And here I am writing this shit. And then she sees the meme. The meme, of course, is our great friend, Pepe the Frog, gone but not forgotten. If, of course, you are a heartless bastard and you did forget, Pepe's dead. Pepe the Frog's creator decided to kill him off in the comic he originated from after he was apparently adopted by white supremacists. He's a white supremacist hate symbol.
Anti-immigrant, anti-women, because Pepe, white supremacist movement that he's...
Over the past decade, Pepe the Frog has become one of the most popular characters in the history of the internet. It was far to say that Pepe is now racist because of the inappropriate lines.
Pepe had been overtaken by white supremacists.
But if you don't recall, that before 4chan was using Pepe to annoy the liberals, it wasn't a hate symbol, it was a meme! That's right, you remember Feels Bad Man? You don't? Are you 7 years old? So, our for some reason verified Twitter user has managed to find the dastardly prankster, the dastardly social experimenter. They've come across the nearby abuser who sent this white supremacist hate symbol. It's not a meme, guys, remember? It doesn't matter if it's a sad frog. It's a Nazi. And so she finds this guy who's airdropped a picture of Pepe the Frog, the meme, the internet meme, the cartoon frog, the one whose smile has been turned to a frown, and then starts to, not harass him, no, just talk to him, maybe take about 20 pictures, and then put some, should we say very friendly and reasonable tweets on their verified Twitter account that a lot of people follow because for some reason she's verified again. Doesn't really matter. Actually, it kind of does. Why are you... Why? But what have I told you? It actually happened. So it wasn't like a Luna video after all. This actually happened. There is an entire thread of tweets, just tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet, of this woman taking pictures of this guy saying he's a white supremacist. He is harassing her by sending her a picture of Pepe the fucking Frog. Oh my god, I don't understand people. What's even, shall I say, both parts equally hilarious and frustrating is that there's literally tens of people agreeing with her. In fact, one of the top replies is none other than another verified account. The fact that that guy's verified there makes sense because he's an actor. After all, check out his IMDb. Credible for Barbershop 2. And there's so many people who are just like, oh, good job, good job. She's like, if you work with this guy, I want you to know that your friend, your co-worker, is a white supremacist. Nazi! I guess you could say. She did not see that coming. So she's all like, I found him, his name is Jacob, I cussed him out for being a white supremacist, he's harassing me with his cartoon frog meme. Remember though, she's a victim here, she is in no way harassing him by going up to him, taking all these pictures of him, posting these pictures to her thousands of followers, calling him a white supremacist, calling him a harasser, releasing his first name, Jacob, onto the internet. Now here's something I retweeted from quite a like-minded person. He captions the screenshot with, it's always pleasant to know that the tech lead at Medium supports doxing people who share Pepe memes. Somebody says, here comes a hate mob. Kelly Ellis says, yay, I hope he gets his ass fired. Also hope when we find out his full name, his actions will forever be remembered by search engines. Whoopsie on Jacob's part. Whoopsie on Jacob's part! For these people being fucking morons. They're actual fucking morons. So on what I believe to be the final tweet of the thread, which is a picture of Jacob trying to get this lady out of his face, like this. Renee Bracey Shurman, or if you'd prefer, her Twitter verified, at @RBraceyShurman, tweeted, if you know or work with Jacob, know that your friend is a white supremacist and digital terrorizer. And he got cussed out by me today, and there's a picture of him going, because he doesn't want these pictures being taken of him, why should we give him the comfort and a safe space of not taking pictures up in his face? Because after all, he is a white supremacist and a digital terrorizer. That scummy fucker sending pictures of Pepe the Frog. Oh. After Kelly Ellis replies, yay, I hope he gets his ass fired. Which by the way, 30 people liked. Somebody with the name The Real Dolan, of all people, seemed to be the only person that I had seen actually making sense. He said what we were all thinking. It's a cartoon frog. If you're offended by that, then you really need to reevaluate your life. She responded with, so we're gonna pretend it hasn't taken on any additional symbolism beyond that, okay? So I thought, I'm gonna step in here. I mean, an insane amount of people think it's a meme. Because it is. Not everybody knows about the ridiculous white supremacist symbol thing. It was a massive meme at first, and people are still using it as a meme. But for some reason, a percentage of white supremacists adopted it. And then the real Dolan stepped in. No, people just thought it was hilarious that the lefties found it offensive after Hillary Clinton put it on her site as a hate symbol. That's when he reminded me, the white supremacists weren't going around with pictures of Pepe like, okay, this is ours now. Stick like a red Nazi thing on his shoulders. Give him a bit of a stash. White supremacy. Oh my god, it's a meme. Also want to point out that 13,000 people liked Renee's tweet about how he was a white supremacist and a digital terrorizer. When I talked to Jacob about what he did, he said the airport was not the time and place to talk about why he sends strangers racist memes. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. This video's been pointless because she knows it's a meme, but it's a racist meme. Sorry guys. God, fuck. Feels bad, man. Hey, it's me. I bet you didn't see me there because I was camouflage. That's what being in the army for 2 years does to you. I wasn't really in the army. This video's definitely been an interesting one to both film and edit. I hope I didn't step on too many toes whilst I was doing it. But whilst I was editing, I did realise that I didn't initially kind of go over the fact that the woman who was tweeting all this was in fact black. And you know, the whole white supremacy racist thing. And so she personally took it pretty heavily because she thought that this kid, this white kid, had sent out this picture to her specifically because she was black and he wanted to send a white supremacist hate symbol to her. And I'm not crossing out the fact that this could have happened. However, I just want to say that she, when she confronted him, actually tweeted that he said that he just sent it to a bunch of people who had their airdrop on as a joke. And I 100% believe that this could happen. Because this guy, he's probably early 20s at the oldest. I mean, I'm 18, and if I was at an airport and loads of people had their airdrop on, I would send a picture of fucking Michael Cera to everyone, because that's some funny shit. Perhaps this guy did the same thing and he's just very behind on memes and still finds Pepe funny. Or he just sent out any meme he had. I mean, it's possible that he's one of those assholes who find 9/11 and Holocaust jokes funny. But either way, I don't think that he saw this black woman and thought, right, I'm gonna wait for her to turn on her MacBook so her airdrop is on by default, and then send her this white supremacist hate symbol. In one of her later tweets, she explained that she had to do a bit of detective work to track down the guy, to confront him in the first place. If she had to go through all that effort to find him, I'm pretty sure he didn't go through the effort to find what her MacBook was called, wait for her, assuming that the airdrop would be on. I'm pretty sure he was just in the airport, saw that loads of people had their devices with it open like that on there, because Apple is such a popular brand, and just sent out pictures to loads of people. He said that's what he did, and I don't think he did otherwise. I honestly don't know what to think anymore, dudes. I mean, disagree with me, agree with me, whatever. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm up for a discussion. I mean, I've done a bunch of videos covering somewhat sensitive topics at this point, and I haven't had any kind of mass hate on them. In fact, I haven't really had any hate at all. So, I mean, it's a first time for everything. So if the wrong person manages to find this video and they just fucking attack me for it, then let me know why you think differently. I understand that it could be racist. Jacob could be a scumbag. He could be a white supremacist. But I think, honestly, taking in consideration all the factors and everything in this situation, he's just a stupid teenager or guy in his 20s who just thought it'd be funny to send out a meme to those people. It just so happened that it had a history of being a white supremacist hate symbol, or he knew that and thought it was funny to send out as a bunch of people. In that case, sure, he's an asshole, but this guy is just getting like fucking berated by people for just being immature. And if it was me, then I would have sent Michael Cera, and it would have been a funnier situation, 100%. Thanks for watching the video, guys, especially if you got this far. Sorry the audio is kind of trash at this point. I need to get a nice new microphone for my nice new camera, and I hope it's not too blurred. Everything's so blurry. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, leave a dislike. Let me know what you thought. We'll have a discussion in the comments. Thank you very much for watching this video. Just gotta go to hiding again in case I do get doxed and my work colleagues find out that I'm a white supremacist supporter. See you, dude. If I am going down on this sinking ship, I just want to drag Snoop Puggy Pug with me. Thank you very much, Dan, for letting me know about this thread. I just think it was ridiculous. Perhaps it wasn't. Perhaps this guy is a scumbag white supremacist who's been a racist asshole, but it's a meme. Subscribe!